Still here because I'm still congested, and went to the doctor. They looked in my ear and she said, yeah, your ear is really blocked with a lot of wax, and if you have soft wax, it's harder to get it out. Of course, when we were growing up, we were always using those cotton swabs, which is the worst thing because unfortunately that pushes the wax in further. So whatever your reason and whatever the issue is, if you have had a wax issue in your ears, this Griffin system is a water-powered ear lavage, basically, that is designed to help remove and soften the wax in the ears. The 84831 is your item number. $68.98 is the price. 5 payments of $13.80 on your credit card. Lori Tevis is here with us to talk about this process. It's so funny because I see the guy smiling as it's going in, and he is literally having a blast.
He's really enjoying it. It feels really
it does
good.
Feel good.
It's an interesting sensation. But like you said, you know, Jane, it's so important to know of a company like Griffin who brings you personal care items that make your self-care tasks so much easier. And we talk about this. People don't think about cleaning your ears as part of your self-care routine. And that is a big mistake, because if you don't take care of the regular maintenance of cleansing that ear canal, you are going to have issues. You're going to have buildup. You're going to have discomfort, right? So this is a simple, easy tool that you use with just warm tap water. No chemicals needed. You put it in your ear, and I'm going to show you how to do this all. And you will notice over time, it's going to prevent the wax and debris buildup in your ear, which then will make a better ear health. And it's a great thing to do.
So here's the unit. You're actually getting 6 tips. It's rechargeable, so you get the cord along with it. It's a USB charging cord. All right, so show us how to use it.
I'm going to walk you through it. It is so simple, I'm telling you. So what you do is you get this, and you're going to get this charged up. Once you get it out of the box, it takes about, I don't know, 30 minutes, and it'll last about 2.5 hours of charging time. Okay, so you have that cord-free opportunity to use this in the shower. You can get it wet. It's just a perfect tool to take with you on the go. It comes with this great drip cup, okay, which is magnetic, okay? So this is perfect because if you do use this once you're dressed, if you forget to use it in the shower, you can use it with the cup without the water, right?
Okay, so
dripping down your clothes.
Literally clips in, so you don't have to worry about that.
Exactly. Now, once you look here, if you can kind of zoom in here, you're going to see there's 3 notches on this little prong here. This gives you that opportunity to insert your silicone tips as deep as you want it. I would recommend to start to push it all the way in so it enters your ear in a more shallow manner. It won't go deeper into your ear. And then as you want to change it over time, you can. On the back here, you have the on and off button. Here's your little charging port. It just flips up, and again, it's watertight, okay? So you don't have to worry about water getting in. And there's 3 gentle settings. It is really gentle, and even more gentle,
It's not
right?
power washing.
It's not a power washer, the on and off buttons on the top.
Right.
But once you get this all ready and loaded, okay, you're going to insert this in your ear.
So you'll fill the water
reservoir.
I'm sorry.
I guess that's important to tell you. I always recommend using warm water, okay? And this is your water tank that you use that's actually going to be distributing the water into your ear canal. And then at the bottom here, you're going to see that there is a receptacle tank, okay, that is going to collect the dirty water. I personally, you can see here, there's a little flap. I use this in my shower on the regular.
And just leave it open.
I keep it open, right? So the water just continuously runs out. You're going to fill that tank. It's a small tank, so it's not going to be too heavy at any time. And then once you start, I empty the whole tank into one ear, and then I refill it.
And do the other side.
For the other side, okay? You do want to get rid of all of that water, because if you leave it in there, it's going to get cold and it's not going to feel as comfortable. But you're going to get those 3 gentle streams that work in a circular pattern. So again, it's not a power washer, but it's this warm, gentle water that will gradually over time break away the debris.
Well, it's the 84832 or 831. If ever you have been to the doctor and they've said to you, you know, you've got a lot of soft wax buildup, then the first thing that most people would do would be go home and then get a cotton swab and start moving it around. And that is not what you need, because that literally just pushes the wax further in. This is a system, again, that gets in and slowly can help to loosen off with just warm water, loosen up that wax, and of course then it comes out. And actually, I would probably, for the first time I use this, want to see what comes out and see the amount of wax. It might be a little scary.
Well, and I got to tell you, that's a question we get oftentimes, Jane, because you know, people are saying, well, I look in my receptacle tank and there's no big chunks of wax and dirt.
Yeah.
That's not what this is for, because it's not a power washer, right? It is that warm water that gradually melts that wax and that extra debris in your ear, and you're not going to really visibly see it. I mean, there's times that people have, but you probably won't, okay? So don't let that confuse you.
And there's no suction either, so it literally is just, you know, rinsing and kind of letting it fall out naturally.
Right, it's a cleansing and irrigation system. And, you know, as we said, if you're trying to use those, you know, cotton swabs, they say on the container, don't put this in your ear. Right. There's really not that many other good options to clean your ears. And if you think about our lifestyle today, you know, we're using earbuds. My mother had hearing aids.
I have
there was always
IFB in my ear.
We do, exactly.
At least
it's just
5 times a
jamming
week.
that dirt and debris into your ear, so you do need to take care of it on the regular. Use this every time you're in the shower, maybe in the bathtub, after you brush your teeth.
And you might
care of your
find
ears.
one side needs it more often than the other, because I know my right ear with my IFB,
the IFB,
you know, is always the worst.
I can relate.
The 84831, Lori, thank you so much for
thanks,
bringing
Jane.
it to us. $68.98 is the sale price on this. 5 payments to get it home at $13.80. All right, so we have another personal